What's going on, WWE fans? You're watching The Ring Report, where the wrestling never stops. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's break it down. In one of the most dramatic moments in recent WWE history, Asuka launched a shocking and brutal attack on Rhea Ripley, leaving fans speechless and the women's division shaken to its core. The incident wasn't just a random act of aggression, it was a statement. A spark that's now ignited one of the most anticipated rivalries of the year. What caused this sudden eruption of chaos between two of WWE's most dominant female superstars? And how will it reshape the future of the women's division? Let's dive into the full story behind this explosive confrontation. The buildup of tension. For weeks, fans could feel the tension simmering between Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Both women are powerhouse athletes with championship pedigrees and unshakable confidence. Rhea, riding high after a series of dominant victories, had been establishing herself as the face of the women's division. Meanwhile, Asuka, a decorated former champion, had been quietly watching from the sidelines, clearly unsatisfied with her recent position. Their interactions in backstage segments and interviews were loaded with subtle digs and silent challenges. Fans began to sense that a collision between the two was inevitable. When two alpha competitors share the same stage, it's only a matter of time before the sparks turn into flames. The moment everything exploded, the tension finally boiled over during a recent episode of Monday Night RAW. After an exhausting match that saw Rhea Ripley emerge victorious, she began celebrating in the ring, only for chaos to strike moments later. Asuka stormed down the ramp with an intensity that stunned the crowd. Within seconds, she was inside the ring, and the attack began. Asuka unleashed a flurry of lightning-fast strikes, a combination of precision, fury, and pent-up frustration. The normally composed Rhea was completely blindsided. The crowd erupted as referees rushed to separate the two, but by then, the damage had been done. The message was clear. Asuka was done being overlooked. This wasn't about jealousy. It was about reclaiming respect. Why Asuka struck now? So why did Asuka choose this exact moment to attack? According to several insiders, the motivation runs deep. For months, Asuka has felt overshadowed by newer stars and has been fighting for opportunities to remind the world who she is. A Grand Slam champion and one of the most technically gifted wrestlers of her generation. Watching Rhea dominate headlines may have been the final trigger. It wasn't just about ego. It was about survival. The women's division is more competitive than ever, and in WWE, if you're not making noise, you risk fading into the background. Asuka's attack wasn't random. It was strategic. It was her way of telling the world, "Don't forget who I am." Rhea Ripley's fiery response. After the shocking ambush, Rhea Ripley didn't hold back. In a post-show interview, she made her emotions crystal clear. "Asuka is a legend, but you don't sneak up on me and think I'll just let that slide." She wants a fight? She's got one that's classic Rhea. Fiery, fearless, and unapologetically confident. Her reaction has only intensified fan excitement for what comes next. This isn't just another storyline rivalry. It's personal now. The way Rhea sees it, Asuka didn't just attack her physically. She attacked her pride. The fans' social media erupted immediately after the shocking moment aired. Hashtags like #Asuka attacks Rhea and #Rhea Ripley fight back started trending within minutes. Some fans were furious with Asuka's actions, calling it a betrayal of her veteran respect. Others praised her return to a ruthless persona, reminiscent of her early days in NXT in Japan. One fan tweeted, "Asuka's back with that killer instinct. This is the Asuka we've been missing." Another wrote, "Rhea Ripley's going to destroy Asuka for this. Can't wait to see the fallout." The fan divide is fueling the rivalry further, and WWE knows it. They're likely to lean into the split reactions, amplifying both women's characters to new heights. What comes next? Everyone's asking the same question. What happens now? WWE rarely wastes an angle this explosive, so fans can almost guarantee a major showdown between Asuka and Rhea Ripley in the near future. Whether it's a one-on-one clash at the next pay-per-view or a chaotic multi-woman match involving other top names, one thing is certain: this rivalry is far from over. The storyline has all the makings of a show stealer: personal pride, legacy, revenge, and respect. The chemistry between Asuka's unpredictability and Rhea's power promises matches that are both technically brilliant and emotionally charged. A possible character shift for Rhea. This rivalry could also mark a turning point for Rhea Ripley's character. Will she embrace a darker, more ruthless side to match Asuka's aggression? Or will she continue as the confident, no-nonsense powerhouse who fights with honor? Either path could redefine her trajectory heading into WrestleMania season. A more aggressive Rhea could give fans a side of her they've never seen before, a mix of frustration and vengeance. Meanwhile, Asuka's shift toward her fierce, no-mercy persona could rejuvenate her career and remind fans why she's one of the most respected wrestlers in the world. The legacy of both women. Both Asuka and Rhea Ripley have already carved impressive legacies. Asuka's undefeated streak, multiple championship reigns, and international success have made her one of WWE's most decorated stars. Rhea, on the other hand, has made history as the first-ever NXT UK Women's Champion and one of the youngest champions in WWE history. Their careers are now intertwined in a story that pits experience against ambition, past dominance against future potential. The outcome of this feud could define the next phase for both women, whether it's Asuka reclaiming her throne or Rhea solidifying herself as the undisputed face of the division. A spotlight on women's wrestling. Beyond the storyline itself, this feud underscores how far women's wrestling has come. Gone are the days when female superstars were treated as afterthoughts. Today, they're driving the most compelling stories in WWE, commanding main events and headlining pay-per-views. Asuka and Rhea's rivalry embodies that evolution. It's fierce, emotional, and built on mutual respect, mixed with rivalry. The essence of great storytelling. Their upcoming encounters aren't just matches. They're statements about what women's wrestling has become: bold, unpredictable, and world-class. The road ahead. As we look ahead, all eyes are on the next few episodes of Raw. Will Asuka double down and continue her attacks? Will Rhea strike back with a vengeance? Could this feud escalate into a high-stakes championship storyline heading into the next premium live event? The possibilities are endless. One thing is certain: both women are about to take each other to their absolute limits. Every time they share a ring, fans will be holding their breath, waiting for that next unforgettable moment. Final thoughts. Asuka's shocking assault on Rhea Ripley has set off a chain reaction that will be felt for months to come. This isn't just another feud. It's a battle between eras, between dominance and defiance. It's the kind of rivalry that reminds fans why they love professional wrestling: raw emotion, athletic brilliance, and unpredictable storytelling. Both Asuka and Rhea have everything to gain and everything to lose. Their clash promises to elevate not just themselves, but the entire women's division. The attack may have started in fury, but what comes next could go down as one of the most iconic rivalries in WWE history. So buckle up, because this is just the beginning. The Empress of Tomorrow has declared war on the Eradicator, and the WWE Universe is about to witness one of the fiercest battles ever fought inside a squared circle.